welcome to Real Stories in Real Estate. I'm your host, Denise Laframboise, and today we're going to chat a little bit about people with free and clear homes and how they are winning in this market. So, we have never spoken to more people who don't have a mortgage than we are speaking to right now. The reason being that there are a lot of people who have retired quite some time ago. They're still in their large family home. Their mortgage has been paid off for maybe several years. And they also are physically healthy. They are not in a position where they need to downsize. They're not in a position where they need to move to their forever condo yet. They're still quite capable of doing the maintenance or affording to pay for people to do the maintenance on this large family home. But they know there's going to be an end to that at some point. And this market is a beautiful, beautiful time to get your future condo on sale that you're going to move into later. And there's some strategic ways that we work with these clients to make sure it doesn't impact their cash flow while they're doing this. So what we're seeing is you've got this free and clear home, you've got equity tied up in it, and there's condos on sale. The perfect condo that you want to move to later in life with no stairs and a nice elevator and maybe a view of the lake or whatever it is, right? Some of them have yoga studios, even podcast studios I've seen now, which is super cool. So you want to get into this condo. You want to buy it now, rent it for a while until you're ready to move into it. What we do is we strategically put either a large line of credit, do a refinance, or do a reverse mortgage onto your current property, and then you go buy that new property for cash. What happens then is that you now own two properties. Depending on how we've structured the financing on your current property, there may or may not be even any payments. And then you've got lots of time to maybe have your kids live in the condo for now. Maybe you rent it out. When you're ready, then you can slowly move into the condo. And then you've got lots of time to stage and sell your current home to, when you've lived in a house for 20, 30, 40 years, there's a lot that might go into staging, decluttering, just figuring out where you're going to put things or what fits in a new place and what doesn't. This takes time. You don't want to be rushed. And so the idea of structuring it this way so that you know that you've got a condo to go to later, and then you can take your time figuring out when the timing is right and be in control of that is a really incredible thing. With how interest rates have moved, we do find that we're using a lot more reverse mortgages for this. It is really, really common now to think about using a reverse mortgage to take out money and buy that future home. The reason being is that, say you want to have this option, but you really don't want it to change your lifestyle. You go to Florida in the winter or whatever it is that you do, you belong to the golf and country club. Whatever you're doing, you don't want it to change your life to be able to make this move. And so, how reverse mortgages work, in case anybody's unaware, a typical mortgage, you're going to make monthly payments that are going to include both principal and interest to slowly pay this off over, a billion years or 25 or 30. With a reverse mortgage, what we're doing is delaying those payments. So you borrowed the principal and the interest payments are just going to accrue every month. And then when you pay off that mortgage, so when you move to the condo and then you sell your current home, then at that time, the principal and all that interest you would have paid is due. And then the rest of the money just comes to you. The same as it does if it was another mortgage that was paid off, but you made no monthly payments in that whole time. So the cash flow has been not impacted at all. It has not changed your lifestyle to be able to take on this debt. Super, super cool opportunity. And just because of what's happening right now, even if you were ready to sell your family home and then move into a condo right now, the single family homes, the prices are down from where they've been, but the condos are really, really down. So it's just this perfect storm of a situation to be able to buy your condo to go to later now, and then sell your single family home later when the values are higher. If this is something that you want to know more about, or you want us to start doing some calculations to see how this would actually look for you, we're happy to do it. There's no obligation, but there are just a lot of people who are really, really benefiting from this strategic way of figuring out what your next steps are, and having the ability to do it slowly on your own terms is really, really special. So I hope that helped. I hope you found that interesting. This was Real Stories in Real Estate. And if you have any questions about that at all, you can reach out to us, 289-645-1568.